Wherever those ashes might be, his transgressions are long buried with them. It is not a past worth dredging up. Is that the extent of information you were able to uncover? I assure you that is not the case. Whatever issues we deal with now, nothing good will come from revisiting those accounts. The significance of our creed is not lost on me. You are tenacious. I did agree to offer help where possible. It is possible that personal stake may be clouding my judgment in ways I cannot see. You possess good instincts. Perhaps there is more here. Far be it from me to condemn you for meticulousness when I hold it in high regard. But it is an open secret anyway. Most other members are aware, so one more won't change that. With the matter settled, Koyos is now authorized to index information across Volk's accounts, contacts, safe houses, and previously known aliases. And since he is no doubt listening in on this very conversation, you should be receiving coordinates shortly to wherever your data points and something on that list of assets have lined up.
Affirmative. Transmitting identified coordinates now.
If you still require answers beyond that, I will allow it. But just this once. In truth, the events that unfolded bring me a great shame I do not believe myself worthy of overcoming at times. Volk, at one point, was the best of us. He chased his quarry to the ends of the universe, an ideal trackers strive toward. I had thought that capturing the most bounties in our storied history would be enough. But a hunger like that is not easily satiated. At first he was, but it was short-lived. He wanted to be better, so he expected others to follow suit. It is something Volk would never have admitted at the time, but he looked up to the Mantis. He really did want to make a difference, in his way. Perhaps from that lofty goal he grew frustrated that he never felt any real change in the system. Felons were cycled in and out as criminality steadily rose. Despite our collective efforts, there was an especially sharp spike in crime a few years back that stretched our resources fairly thin. It was around then that Volk began his policy of no survivors. He looked up to one idea of the Mantis. He would argue the only one worth emulating. You see, the Mantis wasn't always known as a bounty-hunting hero. Their origin story is as stained as any other lawless rogues. The stories that leave pirates to this day dreading the mere mention of their name. Those were born of the original hunter that took on the Mantis mantle, and though the legends changed over time as they were passed down, from a symbol of fear into one of hope, Volk was always more enamored by the former. And it is an apt sound. Volk had had his disagreements in policy before then, but it's at that point that he felt emboldened to indulge his demons. The previous Agent Number 1 looked the other way as he tore across the systems. And so did we. With more work to go around than trackers available to take it, we could not afford infighting, which gave Volk his opportunity. He killed our Number 1 in cold blood, and I let it happen. I knew he had ambition, but I was naive in thinking it had a limit. It was a mistake I still carry with me to this day. You can understand why I do not wish to dwell on this history. It is a courtesy I would not extend to just anyone. Do not let my trust in you be misplaced. I hope this at least provides you some perspective as you pursue your target. I know in my mind Volk is dead, but I sense the same unease as this Mantis grows emboldened. Put an end to this before the worst comes to pass, and history repeats itself on a grander